So when you are making a remix, though,
Yeah.
what's your actual process like as compared to maybe just an original? Because you have the vocals, right?
Yeah, I mean, and those kind of like I like doing remixes because it's you don't have to kind of like dig for that like inspiration because it kind of is already there. It kind of sparks, right?
Right.
So like for me, like I love having like a session open with an 8-bar loop running. And I have my keyboard with like a key or like a bass line or something.
Yeah.
And I'll just play that until I kind of like find notes that I like and just like really kind of get into that like zone of it. I find that it's like a lot more difficult to write stuff out in MIDI sometimes just because like it's kind of hard to like really get into like that like groove of it.
Yeah.
And I think that's like very important. I mean, we're making dance music, like we're making music that we want to play at a show or a club, party, whatever.
Right.
And I just love like, having my keyboard over here and just like dinking around on that until I find something that I really like.
Yeah.
And then through that a remix really just writes itself, like once you get some banging drums, arrange that shit out and white noise and you're done.
That's it. That's all it is, guys. That's all you got to do.
But for originals, I find it's a lot harder.
Oh yeah.
And especially, when I was over the pandemic, it was just a fever dream of just like production, and I was just cooking every single day, just like coming up with like original concepts. It was great. And since the world has kind of opened up, I've been kind of dealing with this kind of new balance of life where stuff's open. Every once in a while I go play shows on the weekends.
Right.
And sometimes I find it hard to kind of come back to the studio on Monday morning and kind of like really dive into making music.
Right.
And it's something that I think every producer struggles with. But I try and I think coming into a session like with kind of a general idea of what you want to do is like very important.
Definitely.
Because I remember like sometimes when I remember really struggling coming up with stuff was when you just have a blank canvas and you don't really know what to do because
it's stressful.
And Ableton is endless possibilities. Like, there are a million decisions a minute that you could make.
So true.
So I find that if I can come in with like even like a one sample that I love, like a hat sample where I'm like, oh, it's fucking crispy, or like a kick, or even just like a bass one shot, or like one vocal. That is enough for me to have kind of a direction.
Okay.
And after that, you just kind of just ride off like the high of that.
Something happens.
Yeah.
That's how you spark it, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting.
So having a direction is very important, or else it's very easy to just like stare and just start dragging in random samples, and just like next thing you know, you're like, I don't
Not
know
interested.
About this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, do I love Sherm in the booth. Oh, hey, I think you do too. Hope you enjoyed that piece of content. If you're looking for more, make sure to go to my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any upcoming Sherm in the Booth interviews, live sets, new music, exclusive artist interviews, Sherm's Word, sub-pack reviews, and more. This is your one-stop shop for everything entertainment. Cheers.